What's up, everybody? Naruto Sports here, and today we're going to be talking about the divisional round. The divisional rounds are a battlefield. I haven't seen the NFC is not a place for the weak. And if the NFC turned itself into a battle where only the greatest is going to come out on top. Now the AFC, on the other hand, turned out to be a little bit more of what people thought it was going to be. Let's start with the AFC. Obviously, the AFC, like I said, turned out to be somewhat close to what people thought it was going to be. The Chiefs winning against the Texans 23-14, and the Bills winning by a ball that dropped. Yes, the Bills were able to hang on to the wins by luck. Yep, the Ravens had a last-minute touchdown, and in the 2-point conversion, they let everything go down. I can't believe by just dropping a ball in the last minute, everything went to hell for the Ravens. Now being able to win against the Bills. It was a pretty close game. Lamar Jackson and Josh Allen did everything in their power to win. Josh Allen came out on top, winning for the Bills, sending them to next Sunday play against the Chiefs for the championship. So, like I said, the AFC came out to be close to what people believe. Now, in the Ravens and Bills match, I did believe the Bills were going to win. But when the game got into like the second half, third quarter, fourth quarter, I thought that the Ravens had a chance, which they did, but luck also played a factor in the Bills' victory. Now, this Sunday, Josh Allen will have to play Patrick Mahomes, see who's going to the Super Bowl. Now, the NFC is not a place you go and you walk. It's not a place where you go and take a walk in the park. The NFC turned into a battlefield. It's like you go in and you see this quarterback. I can't believe the Commanders eliminated the Bucs. I mean, it was close, but I thought Baker Mayfield, because Daniels was kind of young, I thought Baker Mayfield might have the edge. And he was favored to win, though. Baker Mayfield was favored to win, to send the Commanders to Cancun, but it went the other way around. The Commanders sent Baker Mayfield to Cancun, but this is the thing. They had to play a powerhouse, the Lions. The Lions, the first seed in the NFC. The first seed in the NFC. A team that has demonstrated that they could potentially go on the Super Bowl and win it. They got shut down 45 Commanders, 31 Detroit Lions. It was a complete abuse by the part of the Commanders. I can't believe the Commander went to Detroit and took the city. I still can't believe the Detroit Lions lost to the Commanders after a season that had everybody thinking, the Super Bowl is going to be, the Detroit Lions have the Super Bowl. They just got to go into the championship, probably face the Eagles and take the Eagles. And if they take the Eagles out, they'll probably play Mahomes or Josh Allen, and either of those teams will lose against the Detroit Lions. To lose to a rookie quarterback, this is unbelievable. The last time, I also want to mention this, the last time the Commanders and Eagles play in a championship was, the only time the Commanders has faced the Eagles in the 100 game rivalry was in 1990, and the game ended 20-6. The Eagles have lost to the Commanders in the playoffs once, and that's in 1990. It is it was a victory for the Commanders, also for the Eagles. But now the history is going to repeat itself again. We're going to see these two teams come face to face. Now, who's going to win? I wouldn't be surprised. I think the Eagles have it. Jalen Hurts is going all out. Jalen Hurts is going all out. But I wouldn't be surprised if Daniel does the same. Daniel showed us that he can take a powerhouse like Detroit Lion and make it seem like it was a child play. But still, the Commanders have shocked the NFL world now. Everybody who's watching the NFL has seen Daniels come into his rookie year and taking the world by storm. I remember back into before the season start, if you bet the Commander with the last team in every betting app, and they were the last team if you put any team to win the Super Bowl. You have the Chiefs favorite, then you got the 49ers, then you got the Bills, then you got the Detroit Lions, then you got the Eagles, the Cowboys, all that. And nobody ever thought that the last team, the Commanders, were going to go up to be one of the favorites. Now, everything is between the Eagles, Chiefs, Bills, and Commanders. Now, the game is on Sunday. Sunday, January 26th. Now, we got the NFC first at 3 o'clock, followed by the AFC at 6:30. If you're a Commanders or Eagles fan, or if you, now that your team has been eliminated, you are out there rooting for either of those two teams, you're going to see first in the AFC who's going to be, in the NFC, who's going to be able to go to the Super Bowl. Now, to see the AFC, if you are a Chiefs fan or a Bills fan or any other, or if you're rooting for one of those teams, you will have to wait until 6:30 to see who is going to take the winners of the 3 o'clock game on the Super Bowl. Now, by the looks of it, a lot of people are saying that the Chiefs will repeat it because of the, you can see right here, the Super Bowl logo and the colors. A lot of people are saying that it might be the Eagles versus the Chiefs. I would like to see that, to see Jalen Hurts get his revenge against Mahomes. But I still believe that it could go. I think the Bills will take Mahomes out. And if we go by the color, remember that the Bills and Chiefs have almost the same amount of red. Yeah, the uniform change, and the uniforms of the Bills have more blue than the Chiefs uniform. But if we can see, that little Bill logo has a red line. And the only red I see in the Kansas City's Chiefs is the KC. So do not sleep if the Bills end up winning. Now, the Commanders and the Eagles, I want them to win. They should be able to win. They're the favorites. And the Commanders, but still, the Commanders can pull through if they did what they did against the Bucks and against the Detroit Lions. 45 points. That's a lot of points. That's a lot of points against a powerhouse like the Detroit Lions. I mean, the game was pretty close, though. The Detroit Lions put up 31 points, but they ended up being short. Now, all this left is the conference championship. Hopefully, my Eagles win. I hope they do.